Accused of trying to assassinate former President Trump this week had his first day in court.
Investigators say he may have staked out Trump for as long as 12 hours before he was spotted by a Secret Service agent. Doug Luzader is live from Washington this morning with the latest. Doug.
Good morning. Pretty incredible, that length of time that police say that he was out there. The suspected would-be assailant didn't say much in court yesterday, but investigators are assembling a history of his movements and some possible motivations. Police body cam footage shows the moment that authorities caught up with Ryan Routh. A day later, he was in federal court facing firearms charges as investigators pieced together his movements.
Cellular data shows that the subject was in the vicinity of the golf course roughly 12 hours before the engagement with the United States Secret Service.
That means that it was in the middle of the night that Routh allegedly set up his hiding spot along Trump's Florida golf course. How did he know that Trump would be playing golf that day?
He camped out for over 12 hours, and he played the odds that the president was going to show up. And know what? He did.
Well, there's a lot of rhetoric going.
In a discussion yesterday on X, the former president blamed Democratic rhetoric for the attempts on his life. And early indications point to Routh's deep interest in politics. He even appears to have written a self-published book called Ukraine's Unwinnable War. "You are free to assassinate Trump," reads one passage in a reference to Iran. Routh writes of once supporting Trump, but then switching allegiance. He eventually became a donor to Democratic causes. The Secret Service, meantime, has its own issues, with its acting director talking about strained resources.
We cannot have failures. And in order to do that, we're going to have some hard conversations with Congress, and we're going to achieve that.
Now, Routh is going to be back in court on Monday. We expect him to eventually face more charges, very serious, much more serious charges than he's already faced up to this point. Back to you guys.
What the acting chief there of the Secret Service said, I think a lot, even President Biden had said that something needs to be done with the Secret Service, more resources, more personnel perhaps, even better technology to try and thwart these kinds of threats. So it's going to take Congress, right, to make some changes.
If, in fact, that's the issue, if this is a resource insufficiency for the Secret Service, there's also the question of management, perhaps mismanagement, and that really came up in the wake of that Pennsylvania attack.
Yeah. All right. Doug Luzader live for us in Washington. We appreciate it, Doug. Thank you.
Thanks.
A Norco man accused of setting the still-burning line fire in the San Bernardino National Forest is once again scheduled to enter a plea in court later today.